All right, this is synthetic division. We're going to do some synthetic division here. So synthetic division can only be used when you're dividing by x minus some constant c, or if it's x plus c, right? So these are if you're dividing by something else, x squared or any other polynomial, it's not going to work. It needs to be x plus a constant or x minus a constant, and it can't be 2x or 3x, right? It needs to just be 1x minus c or x plus c. Okay, the other thing here, just to keep in mind, if the factor is x minus 3, that means the 0 is going to be 3. So when we do synthetic division, we're not going to use negative 3 down here. We're going to use positive 3. Okay, so we're going to start off by writing all the coefficients here. So 4, negative 16, 13, negative 5, and 6. So we have 4, negative 16, 13, negative 5, and 6. Okay, and then we're going to use 3. We're not going to use negative 3, right? We got to use positive 3. Okay, so you can think of it as switching the sign on the bottom. Right? We're going to bring down the first number, the 4. Okay, and then we're going to multiply. 3 times 4 is going to give us 12. Okay, right? 3 times 4. This is where I'm getting the 12 from. 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, and then as you go down, you add. So negative 16 plus 12 is going to give me, right? Negative 16 plus 12. Right? That's what's going to give me negative 4. Okay, then I'm going to do 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. 13 minus 12 is going to be 1. 3 times 1 is going to give me 3. Negative 5 plus 3 is going to be negative 2. And then 3 times negative 2 is going to give me negative 6. 6 minus 6 is going to give me a remainder of 0. Okay, so now if I look over here, my largest exponent is x to the 4th. That means that this one is going to be 4x to the 3rd. And then from there, you just go down. Minus 4x squared plus 1x, which is just x, and then minus 2. And I have no remainder, so this is going to be my answer. So I can put in 4x to the 3rd minus 4x squared plus x minus 2. Okay, fantastic, right? And just to keep in mind, remember, if you do, you could write it as x minus 3 times now our new answer, 4x to the 3rd minus 4x squared plus x minus 2, right? And then that's going to equal all of this, 4x to the 4th minus 16x to the 3rd plus 13x squared minus 5x plus 6. Okay, let's look at another one though. Okay, so we have 9, 3, negative 5, and 1. So we're going to put in 9, 3, negative 5, and 1. And then we're going to use 1/3, right? Positive 1/3, not negative 1/3, because x minus 1 over 3. If that's the factor, the 0 would be positive 1/3 when you add 1/3 to both sides. Okay, so we're using positive 1/3. So, excuse me, bring the 9 down. Oops. Okay, bring the 9 down. Okay, 9 times 1/3 is going to be 3. Okay, 3 plus 3 is going to give us 6. Okay, 1/3 times 6 is going to give me 2. Bring that down, that's going to be negative 3. And then 1/3 times negative 3 is going to be negative 1. And then 1 minus 1 is going to give me a remainder of 0. My largest exponent over here is 3. So this is going to be 9x squared plus 6x minus 3. I have no remainder, so that's going to be my answer there. 9x squared plus 6x minus. Fantastic. Okay. A -8, a -11, and 7. So 1, -8, -11, and 7. And we're going to use a +4. All right, we're going to bring down the 1. 4 times 1 is 4. We're going to add -8 plus 4 is -4. 4 times -4 is -16. Right? If we do -11 minus 16, that's going to be -27. 4 times 27, that's 108. So -108. And then that's going to be -101. So that's our remainder. Right over here, we had x to the third. So we're going to start off with x squared. So it's going to be 1x squared minus 4x, and then minus 27. And then we have a remainder. So I'm going to do minus 101 over x minus 4. Right? We're putting it over x minus 4. So let's put our answer in. That's going to be x squared minus 4x minus 27 minus 101 over x minus 4. All right, let's do one more. Let's do this one. Okay. So I'm going to rewrite the polynomial on top. -4x squared. I'm going to put plus 0x and then plus 2. And we're going to divide that by x plus 2. So all I did was rewrite it with the highest exponent first, and I included the 0x in it as well. Okay, so my numbers here are going to be -4, 0, and 2. And I'm going to use -2 because I got to switch the sign here. All right, bring down my -4. -4 times -2 is going to be +8. Okay, -2 times 8 is going to be -16, which gives us -14. And that's going to be our remainder. So we're going to have, again, it starts as x squared. So this is just going to be x, -4x plus 8. And then we have our remainder of minus 14 over x plus 2. Minus 14 over x plus 2. So if I put that in, minus 4x plus 8 plus or minus, actually, 14 over x plus 2. And we're good. And that's synthetic division. Remember, it only works when you have x plus, some number, x plus 4 or x minus 12. Right? If you do 2x minus 4, right, that's not going to work. Or if you have x squared, it's not going to work. It's just x minus a or x plus a. Those are the only times synthetic division is going to work.